the kids still feel the same way we do. They have the same emotions, they have the same struggles, the same highs and lows. Like, I want them to have that special moment in the day where they were just the star, and then they can go home and carry that through, that feeling, and being able to tell their family about it.
When you write, it means something. God, what you write is important, and it meant something.
I would want the kids to be able to go home every day and have like a special moment that they can tell their parents that either a friend listened to me when I shared my new idea, or I was able to persevere through something that was hard for me and I did it, or I was really proud when I did this, or my teacher shared my idea with the class, they shared my example with everyone. Like, I want them to have that special moment in the day where they were just the star, and then they can go home and carry that through, that feeling, and being able to tell their family about it. I think the most appealing thing of our district is the staff. Like, the staff and the families and the kids. Like, it's the people that make a difference, and that's why I enjoy coming to work, and I know that everyone in our building is here to make a difference. My expectations are that my kids will be learners, and then my expectation for myself is that I will meet them where they're at and get them to where they need to be. It's a day-by-day, moment-by-moment. You're adjusting and changing based on what the kids need that day, whether they're tired or maybe they didn't get breakfast or something happened at home or something is frustrating them and you need to overcome that. So it's a moment-by-moment, day-by-day kind of change. But yeah, we just meet them where they're at and get them to where they need to be.
All right, here's your job.
I think a lot has to do with understanding that the kids still feel the same way we do. Like, they have the same emotions, they have the same struggles, the same highs and lows, and being able to handle different things. But as adults, we've learned to cope with that, and they just haven't. So understanding that childhood behavior, there's a reason for it. I always say, I try to chase the why when they'll do something, and I'm like, why are you doing that? And usually they're trying to be helpful, or usually they're trying to do something, and it just didn't come across the right way. And so my first reaction might be to correct or do something like that, and I need to chase the why and figure out why they're doing the things they're doing, and that usually helps a lot. I can solve the problem much quicker if I can figure out what they're thinking and why they're trying to do it. Most of the time they're trying to be helpful. So we have our Discover Away, be safe, be respectful, be responsible, and we have those expectations throughout the building, whether they're at recess or in the hallway, in my classroom. The kids know what to expect, like it's never okay to be hurtful, and that can encompass a lot of things, and so it gets their mindset to think about others and how their actions affect others. And even at 5 and 6-year-old, they can understand that. Yeah, and being able to do things even if they don't want to, being able to control their emotions, even if they're a strong emotion. Yeah, those kind of things are really important for them to learn. So we just practice those skills, and sometimes practice them over and over again. But they'll get it, and then sometimes they'll forget, and then we'll practice again. I think one of the maybe it's probably not a surprise, one of the things I think teachers, whether it's kindergarten or not, just that they need is a sense of respect. And so I think you have to just show respect to the students, respect to the parents, respect to authority that is above you as a teacher, respect to the profession as general.
Put your finger under the first sound.
I couldn't teach without my family support, and especially my husband. And teaching is long hours, and it takes a lot of my time away from home, unfortunately, and he's always there to step in and take over a role of husband and father very, very well. they were cared for and that they were loved and that they felt important, because they are.